Okay, we're going to get into Fernando because I brought this up about a month ago, talking about how Machado's contract is untradeable. Not that you want to trade any of these guys. I mean, we got a good core, but Manny's contract is untradeable. Too much money, and he's getting up there in years. Xander Bogaerts' contract, a lot of money, getting up in years. Anytime you're over 30, man, and you got a lot of years left, not good. Not good. I mean, I don't know how Manny's going to perform at 38 or 39 or 40 years of age, and same thing with Bogaerts. But Fernando's contract is tradable. And I brought this up about a month ago, and I heard Harold Reynolds the other day. And now other people are saying, well, if the Padres really want to get out from underneath things and, maybe replenish their farm system, maybe they could trade Fernando. Now, here's the deal. And I don't know how you feel about this. I don't want Fernando to go anywhere. Okay, I've got this vision in my mind. That one of these years, Fernando is going to play 150 games, maybe 155. Is it going to happen? I don't know, but I'm praying that it will happen. Now I want to go back, and we're gonna take a look at Fernando's contract. We're going to take a look at how many games he's played each year, and we're going to take a look at what he's making per year. And by the way, from 2021 to 2028. He can block any trade. Okay, and then from 2029 to 2034, he may block trades to 13 clubs annually. Okay, now let's take a look at Fernando's contract. And no doubt it's the easiest to move. I also want to mention two-time All-Star, two-time Silver Slugger, 2023 Gold Glove winner in right field, also the Platinum Glove winner. That meant the best defender in the National League. I mean, that's an incredible honor. Now, Fernando, his contract, he signed in 2021, and it runs through 2034. Now, let me, and it's 14 years, $340 million. Okay, in 2021, he made $1 million. The following year, 2022, $5 million. 2023, $7 million. Last year, 2024, he made $11 million. Now going forward, in 2025 and 2026, he'll make $20 million each. Then in 2027 and 2028, he'll get $25 million. Very affordable for a superstar. And then from 2029 to 2034, he'll get $30 million annually. Now, that's not cheap, but that's still very affordable. When you're looking at some of these other guys out there, they're making more. Okay, and I'm not even getting into Ohtani because Ohtani's in his own universe. Juan Soto got a sweetheart deal. But I'm going to tell you that if Fernando could ever stay healthy, he could beat Juan Soto 38 different ways. He can run, he can throw, he can field, and he can hit with power. Soto probably hit for a better average and has a higher on-base percentage. But whatever. I like watching Fernando play. He's my favorite Padre. And there are other guys on the team I like. But Fernando's my guy because he can do it all. I mean, you could go to a ball game on a Tuesday night, and this guy could throw a guy out from the warning track at third base. He could hit a ball off the wall and turn it into a inside the park home run. He could steal second. He could steal third, or he could hit a 450-foot bomb. This guy can do it all. Okay? But I understand, and it's not like what Harold Reynolds said the other day. He was right. Because I was right when I said it. They've got a contract that they could move if they had to. But I don't think the fan base would allow Fernando Tatis Jr. at this point in time to be traded, especially with everything that's gone on or not gone on during this offseason. I mean, I really don't know. And Bernie brought up a great point. Somebody needs to talk. Somebody needs to hold a press conference first day of spring training, if you want to wait that long. And remember that pitchers and catchers, their first workout's February 12th. The guys will get in there. Guys will start getting in there latter part of next week. But the ownership, somebody from the ownership, Eric Katsenda technically is still the team chairman. They haven't voted on John Seidler yet. But somebody needs to step to the podium to calm the fan base down, calm the media down about what's going on with this franchise. And I'm going to get into Cease and King here in a minute. But as far as Fernando's concerned, I don't know if this ownership is going to own the ball club in 2029, let alone in 2034. I have no idea. But let me share some numbers with you on Fernando, and you'll see what I mean. And again, I keep wanting to roll the dice with him because I do think there's good days ahead, but he's got to start doing it. And last year, well, I'll get into last year in a second. Okay, it's rookie year. Had a great rookie year. Only played in 84 games. He had a WAR of 4.2. And remember, he missed the latter part of that year, his rookie year, because he had that reaction in his back, and they had to set him down. He couldn't play anymore. Then in 2020, he played in 59 out of the 60 games, a 2.8 WAR. That was the COVID year. He played in 59 out of 60 games. And I think he probably could have played in the 60s. I think they sat him out one game, if I'm not mistaken. Then 2021, he played 130 games. He had 42 homers, 97 RBIs, and tack on 25 stolen bases. That's a hell of a year. Then, of course, he had the offseason accident. He had the shoulder problem, the wrist surgeries. He had 2 wrist surgeries, a shoulder surgery. And then right when he was coming back, he got nailed for PEDs. And that was in 2022, didn't play one game. And then came back after missing the entire season in 2022. He comes back in 2023 and plays on 141 games. And this is after being out of baseball an entire year. 25 bombs, 78 RBIs, and a 5.5 WAR. That's a hell of an effort. And that's the year he won the Platinum Glove. And that was a position change. Remember, he went from shortstop to right field. I mean, amazing. And then last year, 102 games, and he had the hip problem, a stress reaction in the hip, played in 102, hit 276, 340 on base percentage, 21 bombs, 49 RBIs, a WAR of 2.6. When this guy's on the field, he's exciting, but he's got to stay on the field. I don't know what's going to happen here. I really don't. I think the team at some point in time will be sold. I just see it. I don't think they have the money. I think Peter leveraged this franchise to the hilt. And I think at some point in time, the Seidler brothers are going to get fed up with it. And Sheil will get a nice check. She'll go and raise her 3 kids, and the Seidler brothers will go back to LA and move on with their lives. This is probably a real pain to them, to be honest with you. This was not their passion. This was Peter's passion. So we'll see where it goes. But I can see this ball club being sold. I really can. And I don't know how long it's going to take to decide who's actually running the team, who's going to be the team chairman. We'll have to wait and see on that. But I don't want to see Fernando go anywhere. In fact, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't want any of these guys to go anywhere because our window of opportunity is closing very quickly right now. Very quickly. Because after this year, Cease will be gone, King will be gone, Arise will be gone. At some point in time, you're going to have to lock up Jackson Merrill.